Welcome, friends. We are sitting here biting our fingernails, crossing our fingers, hoping for the best. It's been a while since we posted a video, and that's because I was a victim, like so many thousands of others, of Nvidia's latest driver update on October 12th. Rendered the sim unusable. Constant CTDs, so we haven't been able to fly. It's been very frustrating. We still may not be able to fly. We took off from Roseburg, Oregon 47 minutes ago. We're headed to Mammoth, Yosemite Airport, KMMH, Kilo Mike Mike Hotel. At least that's the plan. Turn off half bank mode. Slow us down here. Shallow our descent rate as we close in on our altitude of 13,000 feet. We were cleared down to. I've never gotten this far in my many attempts to get the sim to work. Finally on the boards, noticing thousands of similar issues that people were having with this Nvidia driver update, I rolled back the driver to the update that preceded the October 12th update. So I don't know if it's going to work or not. I can still CTD. I don't know what to expect. All I know is we're 44 miles from the airport right now. We're at 13,000 feet. The airport is at 7,000 feet. Airport elevation 7134. Runway length 7,000 feet. So, and we're landing on the RNAV runway 27. So, customarily, at 40 miles out, you'd expect to be about 12,000 feet. We're at 13,000 feet and 42 miles out, but we're actually much, much closer to the ground. Just in terms of AGL, you can see the terrain out there. There's the Yosemite Valley ahead. We're approaching it from the east, if we approach it at all. It all remains to be seen. Altimeter setting looks a little goofy. Nearest altimeter on real life is 3005. This is setting it at 29901, but that's the least of my worries. I'm just hoping it works. It's been very frustrating not being able to fly. And in the 2.5-year saga, almost 2.5-year saga that I've been playing this game, there's been other incidents like this, but this one was very irritating because keeping my drivers up to date as you're supposed to, and nevertheless, still dealing with problems. So, 37 miles out, as I said, we're approaching it from the east to RNAV runway 27. Ordinarily, I'd pop up the VFR map and I'd be doing all sorts of stuff to show you, but it's so temperamental that I want to try to sort of benchmark it to see if, I'm not making any demands on it right now in terms of UI stuff. So we're just gonna sit here and look out the window. Keep our speed up. Our approach speed's gonna be 142. Higher than normal, but it's a high altitude airport. Weather at Mammoth, if we get there, is 47 degrees, mostly sunny. Winds are out of the west at 10 miles an hour. West-southwest, to be specific. I always just forget just how barren it is here in the Eastern Sierras. But again, it's like walking around on a trap door, and you guys know what I'm talking about if you're a fan of this game. This dread of a CTD.
Skywest 3780, you are 8 tree miles northeast.
Let's get our landing lights on. Hopefully,
and maintain 11,000 feet.
Hopefully we need them.
ILS Yankee runway to 9er right approach via Foxtrot Romeo Alpha transition.
It's 29 miles out now. We'll slow to 230.
Romeo Alpha.
Got a big right turn. We're going to go kind of like that.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway to 9er right approach.
Had some crazy tailwind on this flight.
Cleared to Foxtrot Romeo Alpha Skywest 37.
395 nautical mile flight, so about 450 miles, almost. And we should be on the ground in less than an hour. So, 100 knot tailwind at one point on our cruising altitude of 41,000 feet. Slowing down to 220. I'm just living in fear. You have no idea how many times I've tried in the past couple of weeks and been just crushed by that pop-up box saying that your graphics card has encountered a problem. Really aggravating. And while it's true that I've never gotten this far into a flight since this problem presented itself, it doesn't mean the problem won't still present itself. If it does work today,
Bravo Whiskey descend and maintain 11,000 feet.
down to 11,000 at least. It'll be my
Descend
thanks
and maintain 11,000 feet Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
to the boards for steering me in the right direction. But again, I'm not
Bravo Whiskey. You
celebrating.
are 5 miles northeast of Kilo Mike Hotel.
It's our airport.
Cessna Tree Bravo
I guess
Whiskey.
we've been dumped to CTAF.
Kilo Mike Hotel
Yes,
traffic
we have.
Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey 15 miles east inbound RNAV runway 27.
Well, at least AIATC's working.
Kilo Mike Hotel traffic Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey is on final runway 27 to land.
Well, I'm not on final yet, but okay. Now, we're not going to get to any more descent instructions, so we'll set our altitude at 8,000. It's about 900 feet above the field, just so we don't stop descending. We'll slow our descent rate now to 700 feet per minute. Slow to 200. 18 miles out, we're at 11,900 feet. Normally you want to be at 6,000 feet at 20, 3,000 feet at 10. And if you do the math here, we're at about 5,000 AGL, so we're fine, just fine on our altitude. Slow to 190. Just hoping it works. Mountains look amazing in the distance. Just work for me, girl. Please, I'm begging you. Don't crash on me. Look at that. Boy, that looks amazing, doesn't it? Individually rendered sage. Lake Crowley. But we're not there yet. The Owens River. It's going to 180.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Use our speed brakes if we have to. Yes, we don't. We're almost at flap tape speed. I'm looking for the airport. So the 175, but then not to flaps. Oh God, this is awful. I think I can just barely see those blinking white lights. 12 miles out. Increase our descent rate here again. Let's go to 170. At 10 miles out, we'd want to be at about 10,000 feet. So we're 12 and 10.9, so we're just fine. Let's go to 165. So 7,000 feet seems like a perfectly acceptably long runway. But remember, it's at a high altitude, so we're going to be coming in a little hot. If we come in at all. Forgive me, sim gods, for assuming. 160? 160. Looking for RNAV help, but as usual, not getting it. But I'm just going to remember, we're 10 miles out, 9.5 miles out, we're at 10,100 feet, so we're fine on our altitude. In fact, I'm going to shallow our descent rate to 1,000 feet per minute. Hopefully, we can make it to the airport. We'll put our gear down. Do I dare go outside? Good. Gears down. And another notch of flaps. I'm nervous about too many demands on the sim. It looks like we're not aligned with the runway. Indeed, we are not. So let's go ahead and... We do have...
Autopilot.
We do have, I'm going to hand fly this. Full flaps. Trying to don't want to stall us. There we go. Okay. All right, now I have to make a little bit of a left dance here. We got full flaps, landing lights are on. Trying to chase that RNAV. We had it. We had it. I do remember seeing this on the charts. It kind of gets you in the area, and then you're on your own. That's all right. Got the RNAV coming back up. This is proving that our altitude is fine, assuming we can get to the airport, not CTD. Airspeed's good. 142. Crosswinds. Right now, a little wind coming out about 2 o'clock. Altitude's perfect. Thank goodness for that magenta diamond there on the PFD. You see that G. It's given us very useful information. Switch to landing view mode.
Kilo Mike Mike Hotel Traffic Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey is on crosswind runway 27.
Crosswind? Our heading is confirmed, 265. Alright, altitude's good. 2 mile final, runway 27. And I can see the poppies. Looks like 1 white, 3 reds. Airspeed's getting a little slippery. I see our AOA indicators just fine though. Altitude's perfect. Come on, Sim, we're almost there, then I'll let you have a break. Come on, Sim, you can do this. 500. 2 and 2 on our poppies, it's perfect.
500.
Slide back a little on the airspeed. 2 and 2 on our poppies. 1 and 3. Now we got 4 reds, but that's all right. Seeing the numbers over the piano keys. There's the markers. Spoilers are up. Reversers. Knots. Zooming in on our MFD here. Exit right and announce clear of the runway. Might have been able to hit that last exit, but I was kind of busy. We're not out of the woods yet. See that windsock there off the left. Here's our right turn. Oh, wow. All the way to the end of the runway. All right, now, it's a CTAP airport, so I don't think we're going to get any taxi ribbons in terms of where to park. But I don't care at this point at all. Okay, we'll announce clear of the runway.
Kilo Mike Mike Hotel Traffic Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey is
Doing the
clear of the
spoilers.
runway.
Track the flaps. Park over here, I guess. Clean up our airplane. Come on, let's just make it to parking. Then I'll have proof of concept that this fix that I learned about. Boy, those mountains are beautiful on the right. But this fix about rolling back your drivers to the previous version worked. So far it has worked, but until I park and shut down, I'm not just jumping to any conclusions. exactly sure where to park. This is always an issue at uncontrolled airports. Man, this thing, we're so light. It really moves. There's a marshaller. I mean, I might as well see if I can use that guy's assistance. See him. Is he just there for show? He's just there for show. Oh, no, he's not. That's our guy. Awesome. What do you know? All right, parking brake. Right engine. Did not use little Navigraph on this one, because I was too scared. I was just trying to eliminate possible variables, you know what I mean? Okay, pedostatics are off. We did encounter a little icing on climb out from Roseburg. Stop our timer. 1 hour and 3 minutes. Probably more like an hour, 58 minutes, something like that. Take one last look around outside. Tempt fate. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful. Look at those mountains. Wow. All right, let's get the hell out of here before something bad happens. Left engine. Not dropping to the logbook screen, so we'll do this the old-fashioned way. This time. There we go. KRBG, Roseburg to KMMH, Mammoth, Yosemite. 58 minutes, 57 seconds. Day takeoff, day landing. Oh, I should mention that I don't know why or how, but also it changed all of my assistance settings to easy when I finally got back into the sim after this modification or fix that I attempted. In any event, I'm in a good mood now because I have proof of concept that it's working. A nice flight, hour-long flight from Roseburg down to Yosemite, and that makes me feel good. So anyway, take care, everybody, and hopefully it's a welcome back to the ongoing adventures of November 343 Bravo Whiskey. Take care.